Hello, and welcome to Beyond Books, where we talk about books and beyond. I'm your host. I'm Renee, co-host Raina, and Raina is back from the park. She went to the park this morning. She played with a very young dog. I think he was only about 6 months old, a little larger than her, and he was a very fast runner. But Raina did not give up. You would have been so proud of her. She she kept right up with him. She kept playing with him, and then finally, just about as we were ready to leave, she put on a huge burst of speed, and she stayed in the lead for several laps of zoomies all around the park. So, yeah, Raina could not be caught. She kept right up, and so she's a little tired now, but she's very happy, and she feels like she's still the leader of the pack. Uh, at least she thinks so. So, good job, Raina. Good job. But she had fun. So today we're going to talk about my TBR for December. So let's get to it. First, I want to start with two books that I had sent to me by the authors. One is one that I'll get here in a second and be right back. Here we go. Don't know how it ended up so far away from me, but anyway, one is A Cup of Gloom, which I've already started. In fact, I'll probably finish this today. It is an excellent book. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Alfie and Annabelle are the authors. They live in the Pacific Northwest, and that's where this story takes place. It was published in July of 2024. It's a mystery. It's kind of quirky, and it takes place in a small town in Oregon. I like the vibe, and I like the characters. So far, so good. So I'll talk more about that book at the end of the month when I do my wrap up. Now, they also sent me Matriarch, another one of their books. And now these are both standalone stories. This one also looks like it's a mystery, maybe a little more along the lines of a thriller, actually. And these books are available in this nice paperback version on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and Barnes and Noble. The books are also available on Apple Books and Bookshop. I'll try to get links to all of that in my description below. And Alfie and Annabelle, I will bet that you do the graphics on these books as well. The covers are really beautiful. Your color choices are very attractive, very nice stuff. And now you can get them in these types of paperbacks, or you can get them as Kindle books. So I really want to thank you, Alfie and Annabelle, for sending me these. I love A Cup of Gloom, and I will definitely read Matriarch soon. So next, then, as soon as I'm done with A Cup of Gloom, I need to get to this book, which was also sent to me by the publisher. That's A Killing Cold by Kate Alice Marshall. I was waiting for the weather to turn, and lo and behold, it has. So now, this was also, as I said, sent to me by the publisher. I won it as a giveaway on Goodreads. And part of the deal, of course, is to provide your review. So I will do that as soon as I'm finished. I've read this author before, and I'm confident that this will be something that I really like. So I look forward to it. Now, by then, the big day will be approaching. So I'll probably start on a more Christmassy book. And that one that I have is Deck the Hounds by David Rosenfelt. This is part of the Andy Carpenter series. I've talked about this book before. I first read this author last year at this time. I read Dachshund Through the Snow. And David Rosenfelt runs a dog rescue, and many of his books are dog themed. In fact, I think in the Andy Carpenter series, all are dog themed. Many are Christmas themed as well. So that series has about 30 books in it. So I think it's close to 30. And they make for a fun read for this time of year. So I think I started a new tradition for myself. Read a David Rosenfelt, Andy Carpenter series mystery around Christmas time. So yeah, they're fun. So now next up is also a mystery, historical fiction. It's a novel that is set in World War II. It's a war story. It's a love story. Someone along the way referred this to me, and or maybe I had seen it on someone's channel even before I had a channel. I wish I could credit the person, but I really don't remember, and I didn't make a note of it. So anyway, this is 5 Decembers by James Kestrel. It's very highly rated on Goodreads and Amazon. It makes sense to read it in December since Pearl Harbor Day is coming up. It's December the 7th. So it's a good reason to read that in December. So yeah, looks interesting. I've heard good things. And now and it's a big if, I have any more time left in the month, I will try to get to Tampa Heat. This is by Diaz. This is the first book of a series called the Cigar City Case Files. This series features a firefighter by the name of Logan Walsh. Mr. Diaz himself was a firefighter in Tampa for many years. I met him at an outdoor market last week in Dunedin, Florida. I purchased his book and he signed it for me. I'll show you his signature here on the first page. I had posted a photo of him and he's holding the book up. You may have seen that. There are 6 books in this series, and I will put a link in the description to his website. It's worth a visit just to see the graphics and the covers of the books. They're all dark the way that this one is, but have that nice city light and things like that in the background. So this looks like a great series. So yeah, I'll be anxious to get started on that. So that is my December plans. I have all kinds of ideas for different videos. I'm really not sure exactly what will work out, so I'll let you know as things start to develop. But there are now 2 people that are interested in the book P.S. I Hate You by Lauren Connolly. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. Whoever gets the book has to review it by the end of March. I'll put a link to that video where I talk about that below. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll get to see. And please, if you like my channel, consider subscribing. Leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I always appreciate those. I appreciate you watching. Thank you. Take care and have a great day.